Millions of customers trust BRI for their banking needs. With Brimo, all transactions become simple, fast, and at your fingertips. Support your business with easy and reliable credit.
ATMs are widely available throughout Indonesia, easily accessible in various cities and regions. BRI Savings, a bright future starts now. All banking matters become easier, faster, and can be accessed anytime with BRI Digital Customer Service.
A friendly customer service team is ready to assist you wholeheartedly. Thousands of branch offices serve you throughout the archipelago. A true testament to our service. BRI serves with sincerity.
My name is Tiara Rahmadania, and I am representing Group 12. Before we begin, I'd like to invite you to imagine a simple situation. Think back to a time when you interacted with a bank, maybe through a promotional video, a website, or even a message from one of its leaders. Have you ever felt more connected to a bank simply because the way they communicated felt warm, sincere, and personal? Or perhaps the opposite happened. You hesitated, felt unsure, or even lost interest because the message sounded overly formal, distant, or too technical to relate to. These experiences show us a very important point. Communication is not just about words. It shapes how we feel, how we trust, and ultimately, what decisions we make. Today, we will explore how something as simple as the communication style of a bank leader, whether empathetic or technical, and the media used to deliver that message, whether video or text, can significantly influence students' trust and even their intention to save money. This presentation will walk you through the background, objectives, method, findings, and theoretical alignment of our research. And by the end, you will clearly see how communication can be a powerful tool in financial decision-making, especially among young digital native students. Communication has become an essential strategy, not only to deliver information but also to build emotional connection and trust. Bank leaders, in particular, are at the front line in shaping how young customers perceive the institution. Their tone of communication, whether empathetic or technical, can completely change how messages are interpreted. An empathetic style makes the audience feel understood, respected, and valued. A technical style, while professional and informative, may appear distant or less relatable. For vocational students at Universitas Brawijaya, who are digital natives, visual communication has a stronger impact. They are more responsive to videos, which feel dynamic, expressive, and easier to absorb compared to plain text. Given these realities, our research aims to explore which combination of communication style and media is the most effective in increasing trust and encouraging saving intention toward BSI. The effect of communication style, empathetic versus technical, on students' trust and perception of bank credibility. 2. To compare the effectiveness of communication media, specifically between video and text, and how each medium influences understanding and emotional connection. 3. To examine the relationship between trust and saving intention, exploring whether higher trust directly increases the desire to save. 4. To identify the best combination, such as empathetic video or technical video, that produces the strongest impact on trust and intention. These objectives provide a comprehensive understanding of how communication shapes financial behavior. This research used a 2x2 factorial experimental design, which allowed us to measure the effect of two variables simultaneously: communication style and media type. The 4 experimental conditions were: 1. Empathetic video. 2. Empathetic text. 3. Technical video. 4. Technical text. A total of 40 vocational students participated, and they were randomly divided into 4 groups of 10. Data were collected through a structured Likert scale questionnaire, measuring a perception of clarity, our emotional response, a trust level, and our intention to save. The analysis used descriptive and comparative techniques to identify patterns and differences across groups. This method provided a clear, controlled way to understand how each communication approach influences students. And media types. 1. Empathetic video. 95% positive responses. This was the strongest condition. Students reported feeling acknowledged, emotionally connected, and more trusting. Visual and vocal cues such as tone, eye contact, and facial expression significantly enhanced the sincerity of the message. 2. Empathetic text. 85% positive responses. Warm and friendly language was effective. However, the lack of visual cues reduced emotional intensity, making the impact slightly weaker than the video version. 3. Technical video. 90% positive responses. Students found the explanation clear and informative. Of the study align with several important communication theories. Rogers' empathy theory states that empathetic communication increases feelings of being valued, which matches our finding that empathetic videos create the highest trust. Mehrabian and Meyer's communication model emphasizes the importance of visual and nonverbal cues, supporting the idea that videos outperform text in conveying emotion. Atkinson's theory of planned behavior, TPB, explains that trust influences behavioral intention. Consistent with our findings, the higher trust leads to stronger saving intention. Previous studies also support this research. Aranthunis, 2012, found video to be more effective in building connection than text. Cardoso, 2024, highlighted that trust is a major predictor of financial decision-making.